Good morning. Saturday morning, May 23, I believe. I want to get out here and get my calves fed. Might make a start. They got so much water on the ground in their pen, and it actually runs through their pen. They haven't drank anything out of that water trough. There's some others sitting right up there just beside of them cedar trees waiting on me to come out and feed them. I gotta get around and feed them, but I wanted to show you a little before. I kind of just scanned over this real quick in the video that we was working calves, and my corral was falling apart, is falling apart. I made a bunch of these wooden panels like that and put this up about 9 years ago, and most of it's still in pretty good shape. At best it's a fool'ems because they could just run into it and it'd fall over and break down, but I've got a couple places in this part that's still standing that's not good, but I have intentions on replacing that all with steel. Got most of the stuff, and I wanted to add on because I haven't had enough pins. And this gate here, the post was back here, and when you open the gate it'd run into the ground right there. And so we moved it out a little bit with a couple of purposes, because a lot of the time we'll run stuff out of that head gate and want to turn them and make them go back into the pen, and that'll be a little easier to do from there. Made that pen just a hair bigger, like maybe 4 or 5 feet wider on this side. But I've got 2 fences I'm going to work on building today. I've got the pipe. I'm going to put 3 runs of pipe on it. It's kind of going to be like that fence way on down there. That one right there, these 2 stretches, going to wind up looking like that, except these are much more flatter. And so I've already got the 3 lengths of pipe I need. And it's just going to go right up against the building and over to that post right there. I have to hang that gate that's leaning against the head gate back on that post. Had to drive another post there. The original one wasn't in the ground near far enough. And then I got this stretch right here that goes from that partially silver gate post up to the building right there where that big 2x6 tubing is. And so I'm gonna work on building them today. The plan is eventually, I don't think I'll get any of it done today because I'm working by myself, but the plan is eventually this gate right here is going to get hung on that post, and there's going to be a similar gate on the other side. It's going to get hung on that post. It'll go down to there, and that's going to make me kind of an alley coming out of that pen where we usually separate out from. And we'll be able to, if I've got help, I'll be able to get them to go in a pen that's going to be on this side. I'm going to portable panel this one up to the front of the cab of that truck. And then the other one is going to be a pen that takes in a little part of my water tank. And you can see there's going to be along with the 16-foot gate here, there's going to be a fence that goes from these posts and then from that one down in the corner up across where that water line runs out there. Kind of revamp that a little bit. So that's what we got in mind for today. Originally, or eventually, I'm going to get all of this other finished up, all done back with steel. It'll be pipe and wire panels. I like those wire panels because calves won't get their heads stuck in them, or at least not the size calves we ever have in our working facility. So that's what I got on for today. I got to get my calf chores done. Run out here and check my cows. I got a couple of cows that's getting close to ready to have calves. This is pretty common occurrence. Head stuck through the fence. She's not stuck. She just pulled it back in then. But I'm gonna get out here and do that, and I'll probably try to get an after video and put up right behind this one. So thanks for watching.